you're going to need this soon. Take this film and expose it to the void. The answer will be revealed when you bring it back again. The computer printed out a strange transparent sheet. Expose it to the void, huh? There's a few ways we could do that. This kind of implies in-game at this point, I would say. I'm trying to expose it to the club program, and that's not doing nothing. Write it down, yeah, clearly. And then see if I can find the string of the robot's name, you know, 39232B8. But there's no letters in this, only numbers, so we'd have to convert the B to an 8 anyway, and... yeah, I'm liking it pretty good so far. It's a pretty spoiler-heavy sort of game, I guess. So if you are interested in playing it yourself, fair warning on that front. A heavy piece of metal set into the wall. I think it might be a door or some kind of vault. There's a small screen here in the middle. Wow. I've actually never been to a big city before. All these lights, all these people. I guess most of this world's population lives here. This is a long walkway here. It's very different from my village. The village is very small and surrounded by huge fields. You saw a bit of that in one of my dreams from a while ago. The tallest building in our village are only 2 stories tall. What about you, Twinge? Where do you live? Someplace else. Keep running it straight, I guess. Village? Just like me. Can you imagine living in a city like this? I can't. It's kind of scary, but also really cool. Yeah, do suburbs count as a village or a city? That's a fair question. I live in a less dense area than a suburb, though. I think that was just a full loop there, right? Assumedly. And yeah, we already looked over here. Clearly we need to staple the film. So now I've got the window, like, covered. Because that's one way that it could be exposed to the void. So I'm looking over at the other monitor with OBS up. No, we got nothing there. How about the minimized void? How about the minimized void? That doesn't do anything. Oh! If we go off of the edge of the screen, though. That's another way to expose it to the void. It's a lot of squares. I wonder if I told Nico to touch the squares, if she'd be like, no. That's a terrible idea, Twinge. I'm not doing that. Oh, I guess that's just like a rag and something she's cleaning. Okay. Kinda looked like, I don't know, she was like holding something red and green like as weapons or something at first. I dragged the window off of the screen, Cathonic One. It's an empty coffee tin. Sure. Made of aluminium. This is coffee grounds. The magnets don't stick. It counts for. The magnets don't stick to aluminum. Excellent. It's a coffee machine. It's nearly full. Milk and sugar. I like both, but not in coffee. Oh, hi there. Hello. How come there aren't any people here? Normally cafes have tons of people. Yeah, it's a really slow day. Do you think it's because the ground access elevator is broken? So I've been told. The city's infrastructure has been suffering a lot lately. Skywalks and stairs breaking off left and right. Now the only reliable way of transport are those elevators. Until now, anyway. You know, the tall guy came in here earlier saying the same thing. He asked me if I'd seen a button that says ground on it. He looked pretty stressed, so I wanted to cheer him up. I told him the only ground I've seen today is coffee grounds. He didn't get it. I see him around a lot, but he never seems to have time to eat a proper meal. He kinda just rushes in here, drinks a whole pot of coffee, and then rushes back out. He really takes his job to the extreme. I mean, it's an important job, but nothing is worth that amount of stress, I think. What does he do? Maintenance, I believe. There's something to do with the lights, but I don't know the details. Maybe you can ask him later? Oh, you're still here. Would you, like anything? I can cook something for you, if you want. It's alright, thank you. Do you need to eat, Nico? I don't think you've eaten this entire time. I mean, this does have the word ground in the can. Oh, maybe we can make a button out of this. I can cut out a piece of the can and fold it into a rectangle shape. Just like arts and crafts. I don't think it's supposed to be this simple. How are we going to connect it to the elevator? Well, let's find out. Button? Well, don't be afraid to ask if you get hungry. I'll be happy to make something for you. Well, we've got the ground button. Let's see. It was... What was this guy's voice? I think it was like up here somewhere. Whoa! How did you make this? Out of a coffee can. Coffee comes from cans? Go see if it works.
button fits snugly into the slot, but I'm not sure how to connect it.
All I know is that the button works by some kind of magnetic technology. Right. Don't ask me how magnets work, though. I didn't even finish high school.
The magnets don't stick to the aluminum, but... Oh, what if I just folded the magnets under this edge? It's holding together, if just barely. I hope that's good enough?
Magnetized button. I'll just stick it out of the back of the button.
Alright, let's hope this works. The button fits snugly and... I think I hear the machine powering on. The button completely fell apart.
Hey, you tried.
Oh well.
I picked up the "you tried."
It was worth a shot, yeah.
Alright, I mean, we can take our number back to the, computer, I guess. Because we didn't have anywhere else to put a number. I mean, we could show off the "you tried" to people. But, yeah, why don't we, walk back to the computer. Say, hey, we got a number, now what?
Oh, I could hold it together with tape. Should have done this in the first place.
Magnets are secured with tape. That's just off now, right? Yeah.
The screen is off.
Oh, wow. That sure is a lot of tape. But better safe than sorry, right? You don't want it to break on you.
Go see if it works this time. Let's hope this works.
Reactivating elevator services. Please input security code to continue.
What? That's never happened before. The squares?
Huh?
You saw them, right? They were on the door and...
Oh, nah. The square stuff happens all the time. I meant the whole security code thing. But then again, the elevator hasn't been this broken before.
I guess we should go look for the code, Twinge.
This is 5 digits, right? The other one, like, I'm just like idly pondering entering the previous codes and all. It's 5 digits. The robots are all more than 5 digits. 6 digits, 4 digits. Okay. Just thinking about things. What? It works! I don't know what you did, but it actually works! Good job, kid. You're a genius, you know that?
Well, I had help from Twinge, too.
Oh, right. The whole, Messiah business. Anyway, ready to go? I'll be up ahead. I don't think we really care about staying here. I kind of wish I'd showed other people that you tried now, though, but... Yeah, I can see that deal, and yeah, that would be something he would try. That would Definitely fit the character for him to sit there trying it while you're going off looking for it. That would make sense. Just thinking of the characters we talked to up here, there's really no particular reason I want to talk to any of them or show any of them any of this stuff any further than we already have, so...
Oh, thank you for holding the elevator door open for me, mister.
No problem. Hop in. Even got elevator music here. Sure is taking a while.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness gracious. I'm stuck in an elevator with Messiah and also literally God himself. This is awkward.
Oh, maybe we can chat to pass the time, then?
You heard me? I mean, sure.
Alright, Twinge, should I...
That was my thought too, and I'm like, well, this isn't Girl from Ipanema. Not true elevator music. See, I want to do this, like, because it seems the most amusing, but I also want to, like, you know, learn more of the lore and the story with the town and the game and everything. So I guess we'll probably just actually converse with him. Yeah, alright, we better talk to him, I guess. Still tempted, though. Still tempted.
Can you tell me about the library? I'm supposed to go there.
Oh, yeah, that's one of my main delivery spots. Those reading lights are pretty high maintenance, but I always feel out of place surrounded by smart people. Well, I guess you're pretty smart yourself, so you'll fit in fine. You and Twinge. What if I just ask about this again? Okay.
The city's very big.
It's smaller than it looks. Getting pretty crowded, too. First there was the refugees from the Barrens, and now more Glenfolk are moving in, too.
Oh?
It's just safer here, you know? I mean, it's not a haven by any means. That square stuff that we just saw, well, we get more of that here than anywhere else, apparently.
I noticed.
We're lucky it only seems to affect the city's infrastructure. The landmass itself is still holding up, at least for now. Which is good, since there isn't much solid land here in the first place.
So, what do you do at your job? You seem really busy.
I fix lights, mostly. But now I also deliver and refill high-energy phosphor to structures that need them.
High energy?
You know, the super-concentrated glowy stuff they had to process in factories. It's what powers most of the city's stuff.
Oh.
We used to have a small army of delivery robots doing that, but lately a bunch of them have been breaking down. So until they fix them, I'll just have more work on my plate. I haven't slept in so long.
When will the robots get fixed?
I have no idea. It's all up to the scientists over at the labs. But they seem really concerned about something else lately.
Oh?
Never a good sign when even the smart folks are worried. Anyway, it was nice meeting you,
Nico!
Right. See you around, kid. Gotta run now.
He seems in a hurry. I guess we should hurry too, Twinge. People are counting on us. Let's go find that library.
Alright, well now I'm gonna hold down the button so I walk, just because you said we needed to hurry.
A street lamp.
Beep boop.
Beep boop.
What a meaningful conversation. Well, the sun doesn't need replace. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, the sun kind of needs replacing. That's true. We should just have him take the sun up the tower. He's already used to replacing light bulbs anyway. He's a very tall, dapper person.
You alright?
Ah, the Messiah. Perhaps this is a sign. Tell me, do you think you can fix the world with the sun?
Honestly, I don't know. I've been getting mixed messages.
I know. But what do you think?
I think I should listen to Twinge. After all, Twinge helped me get this far.
I will take your faith for an answer, then.
What do you mean by that?
It means whatever you think it means. Just want people to tell me. I guess we'd probably only... Well... No, I don't think we actually meet the author. I feel like the author is probably dead, but... Or otherwise indisposed, I suppose, is another possibility. We shall see. Probably.
It's locked from the inside.
Gamsey? When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant, or slowly fading away? To be honest, I'd rather the former. A quick death promises the least pain, don't you agree? Hello, person. The library is up ahead.
Thanks.
See, I assumed the arrows would have taken me more to the library, but apparently the library is right here. I guess we'll look while we're here.
The author's books cover a wide range of topics. It seems there are no subjects he does not write about. Quite the Renaissance man, don't you think? I guess so. But he's been focusing on documenting the world as of late. Oh? They say this city is the last bastion of civilization. Soon, these books may be the only thing we have to remember the rest of the world by. Ah.
Can somebody tell me about this book? Can someone read this book I'm holding?
Pile of books on the ground. Books are neatly placed on the shelf.
Look at the... Can't look at the little beanbag chair.
A photo of some people.
Do the books look suspicious at all? Not especially. I suppose in the time I could, like, look to see if they look suspicious, I could have just checked them all, but...
It's some sort of plaque. Yep, still scared of ladders.
Reshelving in progress.
Hello, person. Hi.
Reshelving in progress. Please watch out for potential falling books.
I will.
Yeah, neatly is... Okay, that actually said it differently, right? On the shelf, neatly are placed books. Place books are on the shelf neatly. Books are on the shelf neatly placed. Books are placed neatly on the shelf. Place books are neatly on the shelf. On the shelf are neatly placed books. Neatly placed books are on the shelf. And I agree, neatly is not entirely accurate. That's nice, because I checked it like 2 or 3 times to begin with over here, and I thought it was the same. Nice. Maybe he's talking about the book I'm trying to show? What?
What? I didn't say anything.
Well, stop staring at me then.
I was just looking at your book.
Yes, you are in a library. There's books in the library. Go bug the chatty one upstairs. Rude? I've got the sun.
He just glared at me. I don't think we should bother him, Twinge.
You're the Messiah. Bother him. Demand his subservience.
Oh, hello. Do you need directions? Let's see. This area here is mostly historical accounts. The reference section is downstairs, and, I'm not sure where the children's section is. Sorry. That's okay. I'm not really looking for books. Oh, are you here to look for the author, then? No? Oh, that's good. I mean, that means you won't be disappointed. I've been volunteering here for months, and I've never seen him. Not even once. He works together with the head librarian on publishing, so you'd think he would at least show up once in a while. But he doesn't? Yeah, he seems kinda reclusive. Which is weird for a guy who supposedly travels the world. Maybe it's just around people. I mean, I don't think many people have ever seen him in person. Or know what he even looks like. Everyone's heard of him through secondhand accounts, though. Oh, but he did reply to my letter that one time. I got it framed immediately. Nice. Hopefully one day he'll show up.
Currently off. Oh, there's one over there too. That's probably currently off. These heads, man.
It's a photo of some plants.
So many piles of books in the ground. Like, how slow are these robots at reshelving, man?
The author is so cool. I heard he can travel all over the world with a flying machine. That's how he gathers material for his books. Wow.
You know, I've tried looking for the flying machine with binoculars for ages. Never saw such a thing, though. Lampshade head. Book club. Is that another author's book I can take right there? Looks like it might have been. Hey, can you tell me about this book? Oh, that's a small pile of books this time. Tall pile of books. A book!
It's a little plant. What are you doing to that book?
Don't worry, these are my own books that I wrote. I just pulled them off the shelves to modify them. I have to cross out some sections. Most sections.
Huh? How come?
Because otherwise they'll think I copied him.
Him?
The author. I mean, I don't really see the point of writing anything anymore. The author is just going to write about the same thing, and then everyone will love it. And nobody's going to remember the books that came out before his. I mean, I ain't Hayden. I can see why people go nuts over his stuff. That guy's got major talent. But it just hurts, you know? It's never fun when people call you a copycat for something you wrote about first. When did development of OneShot start?
I can see that. People call me a cat all the time, even though I'm a person and cats are pets. And mousers. I sure hope people don't think I eat mice.
Then I guess we're in the same boat, kiddo. Well, I think I changed at least half a book's worth of content. And even then, it's still too similar. Looks like I'll just have to accept my fate.
Well, I guess being called a cat isn't all that bad. As long as people don't assume you eat mice. It's an ink bottle, complete with a quill. Brings back memories, doesn't it, Twinge?
We still have the feather. Well, let's look at the book club then.
So, what do you think about the author? I don't know. Have you read his stuff yet? If not, you should. There's a couple of his books in this room that aren't occupied yet. Hurry before someone takes them.
Books that are, yeah, there's two of them that are not occupied, that's true.
Big book with a black clover on the cover. The title says, A Comprehensive Guide to Phosphors.
As a general rule, if a phosphor loses its glow entirely, it cannot be relit unless exposed to the sun. If the phosphor is merely dim, it may be possible to boost it through exposure to another phosphor of higher energy. But even so, the boosted phosphor will never return to its original brightness. Chapter 5. A survey of phosphors found in the natural world. I'm hitting left. Okay, it's automatically cycling one direction. I was wondering. Blue phosphor. Location? The Barrens. Out of the common phosphors, blue phosphor is of moderate levels of energy. It can exist in both organic and mineral forms. The mineral form is most commonly found in the metallic sand of the Barrens. The organic form is most commonly found in phosphor shrimp and their secretions. Although the light emission of blue phosphor is powerful, it has what I would describe as self-conserving properties. That is to say, the glow may not be constant. Most form of blue phosphor will stop glowing if left undisturbed for long periods of time. If using blue phosphor to power machines, motors should be set at a baseline level of activity to ensure constant agitation of the phosphor. Alternatively, live phosphor shrimp can be used. Green phosphor. It can be found at the Glen. Out of the 3 common phosphors, green phosphor is of the highest energy. It is also the rarest of the common phosphors, as it can only be found in organic form. Known sources include the sap of phosphor trees, fireflies, and various mosses. Although this phosphor is present in the ubiquitous ground-covering moss in the Glen, it is only in minute amounts and almost impossible to concentrate. Green phosphor is ideal for industrial use. However, due to its relative scarcity and past over-harvesting, there is currently no reliable source. Thankfully, at least locals of the Glen still have enough to get by. Red phosphor, located at the refuge. Out of the common phosphors, red phosphor is of the lowest energy. It exists exclusively in mineral form and can only give light when in solution. The dilute red phosphor abundant in the city's water channels can be concentrated and induced with currents. This can create an artificial high-energy state with greater luminosity. One major caveat is that the phosphor is in the supersaturated solution will precipitate out rather quickly. As soon as the phosphor recrystallizes, it loses its glow permanently. If using supersaturated red phosphor as a power source, make sure there are proper facilities or services that can replace it frequently. I can't even reach the other book.
You're going through those pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. Oh? Yeah, the author doesn't only write books, he also illustrates them. Sometimes he makes books out of only pictures. Neat.
Is the author more than one person?
The author publishes books at a highly accelerated, almost inhuman pace. In fact, he has put out more books in 1 year than most authors do in a lifetime.
So he's Piers Anthony then.
According to the head librarian, there is still a large amount of material he's written, but not yet published.
No, the author has better quality writing, it sounds like.
One cannot help but to wonder where he can get so much done in so little time. I did the calculations, and the numbers simply do not add up. Maybe he can stop time? No such mechanism exists in this world. Is that actually possible in your home dimension? Nah, I just saw it in a movie once. About superheroes and stuff. I haven't seen any superheroes in this world. Saw a lot of robots, though. Well, I guess robots are more plausible than superpowers. True.
Cathartic. Piers Anthony's okay. He's, got some good stuff and a lot of mediocre stuff. I grew up reading him too. I probably read more books by him than anyone else, any other single author. I don't know if we talked to them again.
I just like looking at pictures. Same. The author's latest books are really something, yeah? The head librarian just released a bunch of them last week. Oh? They're big compendiums. You'll see them if you look around. Kinda different from his earlier works, though. I'm used to reading his travelogues and novels, mostly. Oh, and picture books, those too. I like pictures.
Oh, I can just walk past them that side. I was like, can I get to this other book? Apparently I can.
This dry erase board is made of metal.
Oh, they even draw a little clover on the book club sign there.
A marker drawing of a clover.
I can identify the markers separately.
A blue marker. A red marker.
Red, blue, green, huh? What's over here?
Looks like a list of book titles written here. A big book with a black clover on the cover.
It's actually almost like a tongue twister, because big book, because I'm already preparing to say black, so I almost want to say a big book, and then it's clover and cover. I want to say black cover. It doesn't. It's not like too hard, but.
The title says Emergence of New Ecological Niches in a Post-Sun World.
Phosphor shrimp. Also known as seed shrimp in certain vernaculars due to the shape of their transparent coat. These aquatic invertebrates are the most abundant life form in the ocean surrounding the Barrens. We've got dorsal phosphor glands. Common firefly. A nocturnal beetle with a vibrant glow. Sometimes captured in mass and put in jars to be used as living lamps by the Glen's residents. This has inspired the now common practice of using phosphor shrimps to do the same. Oh, I didn't hit the arrow keys, did it? Oh, that's the only page of that one, I guess. Okay. No, nobody even wants to comment on this other author book I've carrying around. Well, no, these ones I can read. So considering I can read those books, like, they probably can't read my book, I guess. The author just wrote this journal in an unknown language, and maybe some others, but... Computer's also off, yeah.
I'm on my third cup. I can't feel my limbs. But I have to stay awake. I need to find out how this book ends. Curse the author's beautiful cliffhangers. Excuse me. Oh, you are the Messiah. Welcome. When I first entered the city, a big robot told me to look for a library on the surface. This is the same library, right? Affirmative. Oh, goody. Well, we're here. What do we do now? The big robot only said there'd be clues here.
That is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her.